Welcome to VAR India News Hour. COVID-19 has increased reliance on the cloud. According to a report, 65% businesses have reported an increased dependency on cloud solutions due to the pandemic, and after the switch was made, 92% reported an increase in cloud usage during the peak of the pandemic and said the cloud usage continued to increase in 2021, indicating that there is no slowdown in terms of digital acceleration and cloud adoption. Developers and SMBs require a different approach to the cloud that addresses their needs. The cloud represents a massive opportunity for developers and SMBs to test their ideas and build their businesses, and it's more important than ever that they have access to easy-to-use cloud solutions that meet their unique needs. SMBs of all types have less technical staff than enterprises and are more likely to have multiple priorities when it comes to managing cloud solutions. The report found that the responsibility of managing cloud services often falls on the CEO, president, or even on the owner of the traditional SMB. On top of limited technical staff, traditional SMBs note cost, technical training and education, and time required to manage services as barriers to cloud adoption, showing traditional SMBs are calling for cloud solutions that are less complex and easier to manage. Secondly, traditional SMBs suffer from a knowledge gap around cloud solutions, which means their cloud setups are less complex than tech-focused SMBs and enterprises. Meanwhile, 56% of respondents from traditional SMBs are not familiar with the term digital native compared to the 18% of respondents from enterprises who are not familiar. Of the respondents who reported increased cloud usage in 2020 due to COVID-driven digital acceleration, 82% of traditional SMBs, 82% of tech SMBs, and 92% of enterprises said their cloud usage has continued to increase this year. 69% of respondents believe the cloud has helped their business recover from the ongoing pandemic. Businesses of all sizes say coping with the impacts of COVID-19 is the biggest challenge they face right now, but for traditional SMBs, keeping up with the technology curve is just behind. At the same time, enterprises and tech-focused SMBs were more likely to be cloud-native businesses than traditional SMBs. 64% of enterprises, 58% of tech-focused SMBs, and 35% of traditional SMBs say they are cloud-native. Cloud-native businesses are also more likely to consider themselves startups, find hiring and training employees on technology solutions a greater challenge, and say the complexity of cloud solutions is more of a challenge than non-cloud-native businesses. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. UN responds to Elon Musk's $6.6 billion plan. The head of the United Nations food aid arm presented a detailed plan to help avoid famine in 2022, responding to a challenge from Tesla's chief Elon Musk to explain how a donation from him could help alleviate global hunger. David Beasley, executive director of the WFP, said that they were ready to talk with Musk and anybody who is serious about saving lives. Musk had said on Twitter that he would immediately sell shares of the electric car company, which is worth more than $1 trillion, if the UN could explain how the money would solve hunger. SIDBI partners with Google to benefit MSMEs. Small Industries Development Bank of India has entered into a collaboration with Google for having a social impact lending program involving financial assistance ranging between Rs 25 lakh to Rs 1 crore at competitive interest rates targeted at micro enterprises. This partnership with Google brings a corpus of $15 million to the MSMEs as a crisis response related to COVID-19. According to the release, the major focus under the program shall be on enterprises run by women entrepreneurs, with suitable interest rate concessions also envisaged for such enterprises. Netizens criticized Paytm after its share crashed 28% on debut. Paytm shares made a weak stock market debut as the stock opened for trading at Rs 1,950 on the National Stock Exchange, marking a decline of 9.3% or Rs 200 from its issue price of Rs 2,150. Some netizens criticized Paytm severely for taking away their money, while others used this opportunity to share some rib-tickling memes. But despite the dip in the shares on debut, the company clocked the valuation of over Rs 1 lakh crore. A user tweeted, "Thank you Paytm and Vijay Shekhar Sharma for taking distant our wealth more than the currency backmost you gave each these years, and an acknowledgement to Babus at SEBI, those who kept connected giving support for entity precautious valuations for listing of galore companies." Grammarly raises fresh funds at $13 billion valuation. Grammarly has raised fresh capital at a valuation of $13 billion, underscoring sky-high demand for technology tools that provide writing assistance. In the latest round, Grammarly raised over $200 million from investors led by Baillie Gifford and funds and accounts managed by BlackRock Incorporation. Grammarly uses machine learning to assist not only with basic writing but also spell check, grammar, tone of language and context. Chief Executive Officer Brad Hoover said in an interview that the startup has no imminent plans to go public. Public cloud security startup Laminar appears from stealth with $37 million. Israeli data security startup Laminar emerged from stealth with a $32 million Series A investment, bringing the company's total funding to $37 million. The round was led by New York-based global venture capital and private equity firm Insight Partners, with participation from Sentinel One, TLB Partners and Meron Capital. Laminar will utilize this round of funding to expand its engineering department, build out its go-to-market team and establish a world-class data security research team. We've already built a truly world-class team of both offensive and defensive security engineers and will continue to build out an elite team that will help enable our customers to detect and prevent some of the most sophisticated attacks, said co-founder and CTO Oren Avram. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India News Magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.